Welcome, this is Isaac from Blue Bag of Borelli, my place to talk about all things Carlton and other AFL matters. The game is over. I just finished watching it at the pub with Frankie Dukes, Taylor Walker Collectibles and Vincent. And a shit show, if you've ever seen one. A horror show, a car crash. And really, are we surprised? If you looked at that second half last week against West Coast Eagles, what a putrid, uninspiring, boring second half last week, where we lost the second half to West Coast 5-2 against the bottom side who have done nothing all year. I don't care that we won the game. We won the game, got the 4 points and came home. But look at that. It carries over. The disease and curse continued into this week. Now, we started okay in this game in terms of domination of centre square, the clearances, our midfield numbers were up, inside 50 count, scoring shots, 2 goals, 6. We can't finish our work. And when you've got mighty Mitch McGovern, who was recruited from the Adelaide Crows, taking 2 marks inside 50 early on, go back, take your 30 seconds and kick the goal. He dishes one off to Fogarty, right? I don't care about, can I be the best person I can for my team? Can I be the best teammate I can for my team? I don't care about that. What I care about is that you use your brains. Now, you've got to be smart. You've got to have talent to play football, but also you've got to be smart. Now, obviously, in the locker room, when you're in the shower, you're not going to tell your teammate, I'm a better kick than you, so I'm not going to pass you the ball. Say it in your head. Do it with action. You didn't have to dish that off to Fogarty. Fogarty takes a mark, 20 out, and misses the goal. Take 2. McGovern another mark, not long after, near the goal square. What does he try and do? Now, for starters, if you wanted to dish the handball off to the runner running into an open goal square, like Jared Healy said in the call, the wrong decision. Dish the handball off, yes. Don't turn around and like an arrogant, brainless person, go for another dish off, gets the kick smothered. Luckily, he was able to butter up and snap the goal. We do everything hard. I'm very upset today. It's all come to a head. It's a car crash. It's a horror show. Too many players fumbling the ball. Too many players panicking. Too many missed marks. Too many of this. Too many balls on the ground where you're not clean. Then my boy Triple C, who had a dirty day, finally burns his defender, Chera. All he had to do was a little 20-metre kick in the second quarter before half-time. Chera, a little chip kick, mate. He kicks it over the top of Triple C's head. Now, is that his fault? Is that Voss's fault? No. It's the fault of the player who can't execute simplicity. Simplicity is the best, and we can't do it. We can't do the simple things good for long enough. Deconing 1.7 million bananas, mate. You want to have a meeting with the new boss that's just going to have the keys in July, Graham Wright, and what are you going to ask him? What did you ask him? Can the gap and the margins too wide? We already know. I've known from weeks ago that you're not going to commit to the club. So, I'm going to tell you right now that Monday morning, have the ball bags and the courage and the guts to say, I want the money. I'm a mercenary. I've been blown out of the water. I can't handle it. I want the money and I'm leaving. Because Carlton are putting off all other contract negotiations on hold. Jack Silvani needs a love letter and we can't give it to him. He needs a little contract saying, I love you, Jack. You're valued. We need you. The legacy of your grandfather and father, you got to continue on. You're in career best form, and we're not giving him a contract because we're waiting for TDK. Goodbye, TDK. You had your colours lowered today by Cherry, who is probably on half of the pay packet that you want. For the rest of the year, sit on the pine. Blake Acres, you've been terrible all year. Jackson Binns, I know you're only playing because Walsh is injured, okay, and you're young and you're getting a game. You're not Serie A you're not a Serie A bona fide footballer. You're not going to take us to the promised land. Harry Mackay, Elijah Hollands, you're either with us, or if you're not, if you're in the middle, get out. To quote Paul Stanley, you want to hate us? God love you. You want to love us and play for our club? That's great too. If you're in the middle, get out. It's time to get out, or you turn up, Elijah Hollands. I don't care where you are in the forest hiding. We've got too many fragile footballers. What are you drinking, soya milk? Drink the full cream milk. Get your hands dirty. I've had enough. 6 wins that we've had this year. 6 wins after 15 rounds. It's only one more win than the hapless Saints. It's the same amount of wins as the Bomber drug cheat team. And they're playing a lot of kids with a depleted injury list. Okay, we've got some injured players too. But it's unexcusable that you can play well in the first quarter but not put the score on the board. And then come home with the wet sail in the last quarter. You kick 5 goals, 5, and they didn't even score. But the second quarter needs deep examination. Lock yourselves in the room and look at yourselves in the face and be honest with yourselves. You don't deserve to play for this club and you don't deserve the money. And then Motlop comes on at the end of the game for Mr. Christmas. I felt Kylo Ren's presence all week, especially the last couple of days. Kylo Ren sends me a picture of himself. We're going to show you it in the comments. And then, of course, his mate Motlop, the man that he loves, Haley's Motlop, scores a goal just for Mr. Christmas in the dying minute.
Carroll, end over end, Curnow, Motlop, out the back. Ooh, takes a very casual bounce, looks at Darling, wobbles it towards goal, kicks it. Clock stops, 33 seconds, 11-point margin.
Good here.
Now, it's ridiculous that only 8 weeks ago we smashed this club by over 80 points. So how can they improve that quickly in 2 months, and then how can we I agree with Vince, we're going backwards quickly. I'm going to the game next week because I've bought my ticket and because I'm a stubborn man that will sit through all the pain and suffering because that's what I do. But really, why should I go in the freezing cold Thursday night to watch us lose again? How hard is it that you can't play 4 quarters of football? Now, North Melbourne, they've got a great young crop of kids. They ran amok in that second quarter. I think it was about a 10 to 12 minute burst that separated the game. 6 goals to 1 point in the second quarter. And they did their damage in about a 10 to 12 minute burst. We hardly touched the ball. I think at one stage it was about 53 touches to 12. Go figure. So once again, the same problems. Too many passengers. We look a little bit with no leg speed again. Where's the leg speed? We need to recruit fast, smart footballers. Blow Rochelle from the Crows out of the water. Blow him out of the water. Blow him out of the water. Come home. Come to your family. Go back to Lygon Street. Go back to your cousins eating around the table with your family. Blow him out of the water. $8 million, 8 years. Come and play half forward for our club. You can wear the jumper. I'll give you number 3. You can have Motlop's number. Because Motlop should not be wearing number 3. What's Mark Murphy think when he watches the game? 56 to 42 inside 50s. 23 to 19 scoring shots. Big deal. What are you going to do, Voss? What are you going to do this afternoon? Are you going to stare him in the face or are you going to congratulate him? Because in the last quarter, we won the last quarter. We're looking for small steps. We're looking for consistency. We're looking for connection. We're looking for cohesion. Mate, are you serious? This is not a rebuilding list. This is a list that should be challenging for finals and knocking on the door of a double chance. But too many passengers. Mitch McGovern played well despite those brain fades at the start of the game. And I'll be looking for you. If I see you at the captain's run, if there is a captain's run, I'll be looking for you. And I'm going to tell you, mate, you're a better kick than most in our side. Don't dish off. Don't dish off. Go back, kick the goal. Triple C, why did you ride your push bike to the game? Have you seen what if you pop a tyre? What if you tripped over? What if you ran in a ditch? Man, I love you, but I don't understand, Kerno. You're doing my head in. I will always defend you, but why did you need to ride a push bike to the ground? Why don't you go in the car with a teammate so that before you go out onto the game and the ground, you talk to your teammates in the car. How am I going to be better for you? Hey, when you do this, I'm here. You block for me. I shepherd for you. What is this? We're a team that's all over the place. Paddy Cripps is having a dark year. And I'm Dracula Black. And our season is done. It's a wasted year. We have a list with a salary cap that's about to explode. No first round pick. And our number 1 player from last year's draft, a generational talent, Jagger Smith, injured his knee, hasn't even made a start. Mackay is always injured. I would trade Mackay at the end of the year if I can get something good for him. And DeConing, goodbye. Goodbye. It's a wasted year. It's a sad, sad, sad day. A black day. Don't worry about that we've lost the game. There's more here today than a game that we've lost. It's pretty much blow up the list. So we're going to call Governor Tarkin. You may fire when ready. Blow it up. Blow up the list. Start again. Play the Campo twins for the rest of the year. Give Harry Lemmy a game. He's played well in the reserves. Give him a game. And Vince, I've got nothing against you. You want to give Cripper a spell? I don't give Cripper a spell. Cripper plays every game, regardless. And you can retire Cripper in 3, 4, 5 years' time. Retire like Mark Murphy and Cade Simpson, a 300-game club legend with no premiership. And Blue Bagger Borelli is finished for tonight. I'm going to call it now. I will never see the promised land again. And I feel sorry for the young kids that are growing up in this generation of youngsters that have become Carlton supporters because of people like us, my vintage. I will never leave the club. You get rid of Charlie Curnow, yeah, I won't ever buy membership again. I'll never support another club. But it's so hard to watch Carlton. It's so hard to be a Carlton supporter. And a shout out to Rick. Congratulations. Winners are gritters. Losers can please themselves. And I've told you, you're on the right track. You've got a great crop of young talent that are starting to gel together, and your form has been very good the last few weeks. So for the rest of the year, I'm only looking at one thing. Can we beat Essendon? Play the kids. Charlie, kick some goals just to give me something. CB, this is for you. We got it for you. As promised, Toby Green. Pain, and manure. Pour the manure over this club and cleanse it. Win, lose or draw, I love my club, but we are in free fall. Rest in peace 2025. And another rebuild starts again. And it has to start next week. Leave your comments down below. Like, share and subscribe. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how it is. I'm a big boy. Our club needs to grow up and pull their heads in.